We're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party.
Welcome back to the Wayback, everybody. Ryan Sickler here. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching this show and supporting this show. I love doing not just this show, but my job, man. You guys make it possible. So thank you for supporting. Very excited to have this guest here with me today, ladies and gentlemen. In the Wayback, please welcome Mick Betancourt.
What's
welcome
up, everybody?
Wayback,
Thanks for having me, Ryan.
Thank you for being back here with me. Before we take a trip down memory lane, why don't you promote anything you'd like, please?
Mick Betancourt on Substack, Instagram, at Mick Betancourt. And I don't know if I told you this, but I do a lot of work with, planking. You know what planking is?
Mm-hmm.
So a senior citizen organization that helps people plank, and that website is called lemonparty.org.
Are you being for real right now?
Lemonparty.org.
I planked today. I did side planks and the Bosa ball planks I did today as well.
Check out lemonparty.org.
And you work on the show Reacher.
I can't do that promo if you'd say Reacher.
What do you mean? I'm not allowed to say it?
Did you pull the website up?
Is it not Reacher? What is it? What is it? Put it up there, Carson. That's Reacher, dude?
No, it's not Reacher.
This is staying in, dude. It's staying in. I saw about a few Reacher rounds up there look like too, dude. What's the show? Y'all better not go to that website at your job. I'm gonna let you know. Reacher is NSFW, bro. How the hell did that? They got a website photo. They're way ahead of the game. The worst plug in the history of plug. I'm trying to help you and you forgot it. I'm like, no, tell him to go to Reacher, man. You're like,
Did you look at that? Go, that doesn't look like Reacher. To what?
What's the show you work on?
I know. I tried to tell him. I know. You could check out Reacher on Amazon.
Wait.
Is it?
What? I'm confused.
That one is a philanthropic organization that helps seniors plank. That's lemonparty.org.
Right.
And the other just is a TV show.
Is that lemonparty.org is what she looked? Oh, the whole time I'm thinking she looked up Reacher.
Why would that be Reacher?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, why is that Reacher the whole time? Like, what are they doing up there?
What was that episode of what are you talking about?
So, actually, don't go to lemonparty.org. Reacher's fine, y'all. Reacher's is fine.
Huge plot twist.
Oh, dude. All right.
The big swing in season 3.
Man. What a leap. All right, Mick Betancourt. Usually we start these episodes off not like that.
Oh, so good.
But if you've ever sat in this back seat here, and whose car was it? What was it? Tell us about it.
So one of my best friends, Mike Kona's dad, would drive us to wrestling practice, and he had a brown Chevy Nova.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do is I would get these spastic surges of energy. So I'd say to Mike, I go, I'm going to jump up and down and try to throw myself through the roof of your dad's car. He's like, please don't do that. And I would just jump in the back seat. And his dad, after a while, would be like, looking back, like, I'm going to kill you. And then there would be speed bumps at the school to go to the wrestling practice. And he would go over them at like 500 miles an hour.
To make you fly
just to get us
then?
out of the car. No, to get us out.
Oh.
This guy's
But Nova's not a wagon, though.
No. I'm
talking about this back seat facing traffic. Did you ever sit in the station?
I thought you meant the bench back seat.
No. The way back seat. The seat in the back of the wagon that looked at traffic. This is
my cousin.
This is traffic.
That's it. I got you.
This is
What's
traffic
up, everybody?
over here. They're all flanking right now, for God's sake. We got to cut that out. We can't even be monetized if we don't cut it out.
What? That's the best. You got to keep it in now.
We got to get the picture out for monetization.
You
never rode in this seat?
Not in a station wagon, but my cousin's parents had a conversion van where we could look out the back.
Mm-hmm.
And one time we were driving past the housing projects and the car got shot at, and and then one of the shots, which was with a BB gun, put a nick in the back window. Yeah, that was my way back.
So tell us about growing up in Chicago. You're an only child. You got to watch Mick's episode of The Honeydew for his backstory. What are you doing? Like,
dude, it was so great. Like, I mean, if you watch The Honeydew, you're probably not going to think so, but it was the love of the friends that I had, you know, and the toys of that era, and like the freedom of that era of just like, you know, those latchkey kids where you just had like the key around, like you had a shoelace with the key to your house. And then you had to call people. The numbers were written on the ply like this, next to the phone, next to the house phone. And you'd try to shovel some money, you know, shovel some snow for money. You try
in
to
Chicago, you're shoveling snow
Bears
driveways,
jacket,
and
man.
I see it.
Yeah,
and,
that's my grandmother's
sidewalks
house.
and stuff. That's grandma's.
Yeah, I stayed there on the weekends. She lived in Oak Park, and nice little village. And we would do things like in the winter. Did you have a thing called skitch, where you would like a car would pull up to a stop sign and you'd be hiding in the bushes and you'd run behind the car and grab onto the bumper?
We didn't call it skitch, but yeah, and we would do it. We wouldn't just so you're like surfing on your feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We would do that, but we would also use the little sleds and we rope it.
Oh, gotcha.
And then let them drag us for a little bit, you know.
So, you know, tell me if you ever did this. You know how you had the storm doors? We were talking about it on the Honeydew. We got some fishing test, and we would tie it to the thing with some washers that would dangle down to the metal part. Then we'd run it like dynamite wire to across the street, and we'd make a pile of snowballs. And we'd pull it so it'd knock on the door, and then like the dude come out and be like, "Hey, who's out here?" And we would like rise
really
up
good.
and just start firing snowballs at this dude.
Dude, that is a great one. I'll never forget, man. Snowball fights were the best. I was just telling my daughter, because they don't get them out here. I was like, you don't get it. I remember I was like, this is the classic trick. You make two. And she's like, you're throwing two at them? I go, nah. You're throwing one up in the air, because their natural tendency is to look up at that one.
Yeah.
And while they're looking up at that one, you give them that Randy Johnson fastball right in the fucking face.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get.
We used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Pop you in the mouth like, oh,
Boom.
shit.
You wearing two swatches, you get one in the face.
Two swatches. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about double swatches.
You got two?
We used to, another thing we used to do too, we had a deep freeze in the basement. So we had our bull lips, our bait for crabbing in there, and some other shit, you know, deer meat, whatever. And my brothers and I would make snowballs during the winter, and we put them in the deep freeze. And if you came over to our house in the July and you were being a dick playing baseball or whatever, we would just start hitting you with fucking snowball, ice balls. Actually,
No one saw that coming.
And they're like, "Where the fuck did you get those?"
Yeah,
We're like, "February, motherfucker, where we got these."
Did you take the little the thin yellow wiffle ball bat, cut the top off, put duct tape around the bottom, and then put bottle rockets in there?
Okay, did everything except for the bottle rockets.
Okay.
Took the yellow bat. That was my wiffle ball bat.
Yeah,
I have
wiffle
one
ball
in the
bat.
car
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now
yeah,
with
yeah.
electrical tape around it.
Yeah. And we would have
Never.
bottle rocket wars
That's
with
a
it.
good one.
Yeah.
Because you got that long tube to aim it.
Yeah. Oh, it's great, man. And then this was like, you know, you'd have to know someone to get the fireworks.
Yeah, this one right here.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there'd always be some guy.
Are they legal in Illinois?
Fireworks? No.
Yeah,
You'd
no,
have to
they're not
find
there.
some
Yeah.
guy that was a scumbag that's like, you're 10, you want a quarter stick of dynamite?
Those are the best.
Like, what? Who would fucking give children explosives?
Now, are you gone? You were early on out in the bars and stuff with your mom. You mentioned this one place.
Tuddi Toots.
What's it called?
There it is.
Great job, Kirsten. Tuddi Toots. What's it say at the top? What? A what restaurant? A unique. It's
Yeah,
unique.
they
It's
serve
not even
10-year-olds.
good or
That's why.
delicious.
Yeah, that's fucking pretty unique.
Sports
Yeah.
and foods of
spirits, sports, foods of sorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
There it
Tuddi
is.
Toots.
With the old style sign too.
Yeah,
man.
and you're
That's
rolling
crazy.
in there at
Corduroy pants, got a mustard yellow Catholic schoolboy shirt on, knocking back Manhattans while Debbie Deb Lookout Weekend's playing. Yeah.
What's that?
Debbie
I've
Deb.
never
There
heard
it is.
this. I've
Really?
never heard this.
There, Lookout Weekend.
I don't
right
think
there.
I've heard this
Oh,
one.
you've heard this for sure.
Play it, Kirsten.
100%.
Why drop a fortune on basics when you don't have to? Quince has the good stuff. High quality fabrics, classic fits, and lightweight layers for warm weather, all at prices that make sense. Quince has closet staples you want to reach for over and over, like cozy cashmere and cotton sweaters, breathable flow knit polos like the one I'm wearing right here, lightweight pants that work for both weekend hangs and dressed up dinners. The best part? Everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. By working directly with the top artisans and cutting out the middlemen, Quince gives you luxury pieces without the markup. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I decided to update my wardrobe with some Quince polos, a couple pairs of underwear, and some new sweats. It's comfortable, it's professional without that stiff feeling a lot of my other nice dress clothes have. They're my new favorite underwear. I always look for underwear all the time. And let me show you a couple things. Look at that polo right there, y'all. There's another one. Classic polos. Go to Quince now. Keep it classic and cool with long-lasting staples from Quince. Go to quince.com/wayback for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/wayback to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/wayback. I sure do know this one.
Which you know,
I had no idea this was Debbie Deb Lookout Weekend.
I got a Manhattan in my hands.
10 years old.
Standing in front of the mirror smoke machine. Yeah. Then, you just try to walk up, mac a little bit. No?
Whose son is this?
Like,
whose child is this?
This sweaty Manhattan.
How do you say it?
Tuddi Toots.
Tuddi Toots. What are some other where's the place you got caught stealing? Do you remember any stores you got caught stealing those baseball cards or anything?
Dude, yeah. That was there was a corner store on 26th and Oak Park Avenue. God, that lady was so nice, but we went in there.
Do you remember the name?
No, they it was a family-owned business, but I was at like a Walgreens at the North Riverside Mall. And they had, a box of packs. Like you could buy individual packs, but they were in the box. And that's where it was, right in there. And there's Benny's Pizza right now. Oh, where's Benny's Pizza? Look, there it is to the right. Best sausage pizza, just to the right of that. But here was the hustle.
Go to the right, Kirsten?
Yeah, see right past Tipsy, right there, Benny's Pizza. Oh, so good. Shout out to fucking Benny's. So we would go in there, and here was the hustle. One guy, we realized that this is a scumbag move, by the way. We were like, this. I don't endorse this. We'd go in. We realized the lady was running the store while the husband was away. She didn't know anything about cards. Mm-hmm. So you would ask, one kid would ask to see a $1 card, and another kid would ask to see a $50 card. Because the prices were on the outside of the plastic cover, you'd switch the cards. One kid would buy the $1 card that now has the $50 card in it, and that's how you'd eat. If you had a dad, it was like, what? What's that like? Like you were just hustling, but we were also on it. I'm not going to be like, we were street urchins. Some of it was just for the adrenaline to steal. But there was that place, and then there was like Walgreens at North Riverside Mall, and I just grabbed a big box of the whole box of packs.
Yeah.
And the security guard got me. Then the police officer got me. They arrested me. The kid I was with got away, and then my grandfather had to come get me. And then I heard him talking on the outside, like I told you. And he goes, hey, the kid's, he had a partner. But he wouldn't give him up. And my grandfather goes, oh, no, he's a good kid.
He's a good kid is hilarious to me. Give me some old addresses. You remember some old places?
So also on 26, there was a Mr. Sub. Did you have those in Baltimore?
I don't remember it. No.
So like 26th and you go down East Avenue. It was maybe like 4 blocks down east. You could get subs there. I got a steak burger, extra mustard, extra onion. But they had Bubble Bobble.
What's that?
Bubble Bobble. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Right there, man. You'd go in there. Bubble Bobble was just a video game, right when the coin video game started coming out. So, some guy would be like, I got high score. And you'd be like, whatever. Oh, yeah? Come see me at Mr. Subs. There it is. Mike Kona crushed. The same kid whose dad had the Nova was the king of Bubble Bobble. But we would go play Bubble Bobble at the Mr. Subs. We would also go to North Riverside Mall and try to find receipts from Sizzler. Mm-hmm. and then go sit back down and try to get the free ice cream at the buffet.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good. I had never thought of that.
But then,
You're
like,
just getting the ice cream.
Yeah, we're just getting the ice cream, but
that's all.
not realizing like somehow the waiter wouldn't know that the last table wasn't for 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
man,
it's
I haven't
funny.
seen that forever.
Kirsten, look this up for me. Sorrento's of Arbutus. This is the place we would go every Friday. Once my parents split, we go down to my grandmother's
look
with
at
my
this
dad
place,
every
man.
Friday. We go in here every Friday. And they had great subs, great pizza.
Look at the neighborhood around there too.
Yeah. But they had a few video games, like 3 or 4 in the corner.
Yeah.
Nothing big. It was
What'd they
usually
have?
like, as I'm saying, one of them was the Gilligan's Island pinball game.
Nice.
Which was, we were in there having so much goddamn fun with that because you had to, it was like, this is it. This thing.
Holy shit.
Dude, we would play this
That looks like a dick.
nonstop.
That
It
looks
was
like a
fun.
butt plug. Look at that, man.
It does.
That looks like a
It
straight up
does.
butt plug.
This
Going
was
right
a lot
into
of
the
fun,
dark
this game.
hole.
We played this. We had Dig Dug.
Oh, Dig Dug,
was
yeah.
in there for a while. That
Dig
was a
Dug's
good one.
great.
Give us some old addresses. Let's see some houses.
So 2500 South Clarence is the apartment building in Berwyn, Illinois, which is the epicenter of culture and dreams. So right there is the apartment building. That in the front of that used to be a little Polish beauty salon. That woman's son, she chain smoked. My mom's apartment always smelled like perm material. So on the side of the building, right? So that front door, upstairs was where Tommy the Spanker lived.
Tommy the Spanker. Yeah.
And then my grandfather and I lived after I moved upstairs from my mom's in the back of that building, right? My mom, so the chain smoking lady had a son. He came out, he punched me in the face one time. And he was big. I should have fought him. I cowered it out. I went in and I told my mom. She goes, "What?" She comes out, threw a heater down the middle, dropped the kid.
Hit the kid?
Fucking
Your mom
punched
hit
him,
the kid?
Punched him, bang. Right in his and he was a big kid. He was like that kid with a growth spurt. He was like 6'1".
Yeah.
It just sat him down. But on the side of that building right there, my mom would wear basically like jean short Daisy Dukes right there and would play catch with me. She put on roller skates wearing a halter top with her yammers hanging out.
Oh, dude.
And look, there's no traffic here. And she would put a Walkman on
Be
and just
bumper to bumper.
play catch. Bumper to bumper, bro. Line down,
They all
Clarence
knew the
coming
route.
around. I was like, this is the 9th time this car went by. Right on the side of that fucking house, man. Yeah, my grandfather died on the 2nd floor. Right, my arms right on that second thing there. Yeah, this was wild. We would go skitching. We would do fast pitch, which is where you spray at Hiawatha School, which is 2 blocks from there. It's
Let's
on
look
East
that
Avenue, 26th and East. We spray painted a black box. Did you play this? And then you'd put an X in the box. So you only needed 2 players. You'd have a bat with a rubber ball and a pitcher. And then you'd say, all right, if the ball goes here, it's a single. If it goes here, it's a double.
I see.
And you would just throw the ball. And if you had the strike zone. Then if the guy gets a hit, you'd go get the ball and you could one hop it into the center of the X. The guy was out.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
This is the school here.
This is Hiawatha, yeah.
We used to play, we try not to get a left-handed friend. We used to play we'd have 2 outfielders, an infielder, a pitcher, and a catcher.
Yeah.
So you'd have 4 guys.
Like right field's out. Yeah, loud.
Right
We called it
field's
loud.
automatic out. And if you're a lefty,
Then everyone
we're
have
like,
to
God
shift, yeah.
damn it, we'd all walk like, hold on.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, yeah.
Check this place out. Haunted Trails. Yeah, right there it is. So 77th in Harlem. So I lived at 25th or 26th in Clarence, which is like close to Oak Park. So you'd have to go from East Avenue to Oak Park to Harlem. We'd have bicycles. Some guys would get ridden on the handlebars and ride 50 blocks. And we'd each save up to have $5. So we only had $5.
Oh, total, not each?
No, each.
Okay,
some guys would want to go so bad they'd have like $1.25 and just think they'd be mooching. I was the guy. Like I came down with 75 cents, man. You got to hook me up. And
was it still a quarter back then?
So it was a quarter unless you did Dragon Slayer.
Though? Yeah, 50 cents. You're like, they're doing
Game
it
changer.
to us. They're getting us. Yeah.
And so we would just literally have a guy like on the handlebars. There was a putt there, but we literally just went for the arcades. It would take us like 2 hours to get there. We'd be so excited. We'd rip through the quarters, in like 7 seconds and then have another 2-hour ride on the bicycles back.
Yeah.
It was wild, man. Because it was just a rumor that if you went straight down Harlem and you just kept going, there was a paradise. Like a room filled with all arcade games.
And that was it, huh? Haunted
So
Trails,
crazy.
it's called.
Yeah, man. And then there was Gina's Italian Ice, which I think was on 16th. Right there, yeah. That was it. Oh, my God. The pina colada and cherry was so good.
That was his one.
So the place right next door, Bona, I used to panhandle money when I had no food. And the guy goes, come on in, man. I'll give you a sandwich. I'll never forget. Shout out to Bona Beef. The guy saw me begging for money out in front of that place. Down the street, I don't know if it's there anymore, is a pizza, Giovanni's Pizza. I got a job there as a busboy, but I would eat there because I had no parents at the time. And so the guy's like, hey, don't come in on Wednesday. And I'm like, what's up on Wednesday? And he goes, just don't fucking come in on Wednesday. I go, but I'm scheduled to come in on Wednesday. He goes, don't come in on Wednesday. I go, I eat here, man. He goes, then bring a fucking sandwich home. So I go by Wednesday. Because, you're a kid. You're like, what's going on Wednesday with your bike? Whole place is engulfed in fire.
I was going to say, it's on fire, isn't it? He burned it all down. Collected that insurance. Oh, I love the criminal element, man. I really do. What were some of the other hustles you had as a kid?
We would steal off like whatever the logos were, the hood ornaments and stuff. We try to sell them at the junkyards or the surplus places. Yeah, cut those off. We would belly ride on the Buicks, anything you could cut off the side so the people from the house couldn't see you. Mm-hmm. I delivered newspapers for the Berwyn Life.
Look the Berwyn Life up, Kirsten. What's this, like a local paper?
Dude, I was a caddy at the North Riverside Country Club, and they called me the menstrual caddy because I only showed up to work 1 week out of the month.
Here it is. Look, Berwyn Life right here.
That's it. Yeah.
Where's this place?
So I'm in 7th grade. I'm delivering the Berwyn Life, right? And I don't know who it was, but I think it was the guy that I caddied for that ran whatever the caddies were. Mm-hmm. Was, would grab your tits, squeeze your tits or grab your ass. And so I was like, dude, you can't do that. Like, so I went to the boss. I was like, hey, just so you know, we're like in grade school, this guy's getting handfuls. So they bonged him. So my grandfather dies and I got to go deliver the papers. I would do it at night. So it's like 2 a.m. I got the thing slung around me. I'm walking because the Wednesday papers were the big ones. They wouldn't fit on my handlebars. So you're waddling down the street. Jogger comes running up, pulls his junk out. I'm like, oh no. So I just sprint across the street to my boy Matt Costello's house. I'm banging on his door. His mom, who was a nurse, opens up. She's like, what's going on? It's like 2 a.m. I go, oh, there's the papers and the guy in his pulls shorts out of the thing. She goes, where? I go, he took off running. She goes, it's 2 a.m. Close. And I was like,
wait, left you outside?
So I'm like, what? I'm only at the beginning of my route. I finished the rest of the route. Like, is he going to peep out of these bushes? Is he going to jump out of here? Just delivering the
running up to you in jacket.
Just hit him with the paper. Give him a little tap with the. You're like, tell happy stories. I'm like, and then a guy died.
Yeah. What about? So we ask this a lot too. Vacations, and I know. So what is a vacation for you?
The first vacation I went on, I'll tell you, man.
Did you fly? Did you drive?
No, listen to this, man. My cousin's like my brother, who just wrote a great book called Keep Moving, Keep Shooting, which you can get on Amazon. He's a retired lieutenant colonel. Great book. So he goes, do you want to go to the Wisconsin Dells? And I'm like,
what are those, Kirsten, those?
Dude, I'm like, are you serious? It's like basically going to imagine you're 30 years old and you have pockets full of cocaine and someone says, do you want to go to the Playboy Mansion?
Okay.
To like a kid. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's water slides.
Oh, it's a mega park. Yeah.
Funnel cakes. And I remember, like, that's the guy that had the conversion van. So we all go up. He could bring a friend. His sisters could bring a friend. They had a little cottage in the woods. And we went, and it was just like, I had no idea you could do that. You know what I mean? That was the first vacation I ever went on. I think I was in 7th grade.
And did you drive?
His parents drove. We drove to Chicago. It was like a 2-hour drive. And then we went fishing, and I was like, what is this? There was like a little stream, and we caught this tiny little fish. Look at that, man.
That's crazy.
We got up at 5:30 in the morning, and like his parents just gave us 2 fishing poles. We had no idea I think we dug for worms. We had no idea what we were doing. We caught a fish. We thought we had conquered a country.
Yeah.
We used to come back. It was like a little guppy or something, and his mom was so cool. She like cut it up. It's like we were going to eat it, and it was like this much meat that she put in the freezer. It was, that's the Wisconsin Ducks too. They have cars that drive into the water.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, then we would skate like half pipes. Like this kid, Paulie Tofar, had a half pipe in his backyard. And he had the Nintendo. So like my cousin had a Nintendo. This kid Paulie had a Nintendo. So he's like, do you want to sleep over? I was like, yes. And after everyone went to sleep, I hit that like a crack pipe till like 6 a.m. I'm just like, I'm on this. I'm going to get as much of this time in. I'm going to figure out how to kill the dog and duck hunt. I'm going to get to the bottom of shit, man. I'm going to get to the bottom of shit.
Kill the dog and duck hunt, dude.
Yeah, that was.
You mentioned the toys of the time too. What were you into? What were you collecting or playing with? What were you into?
Do you remember the Sears catalog?
Bro.
Dude.
I tell people about it all the time. Like,
they don't understand.
You had to, I tell Stella, like, this one catalog would come out. You pick out what you wanted for your birthday, your Christmas, all that shit.
Yeah.
And they would only have 4 or 5 sports things in the back too. It might not even be your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you went from toys to gluing them pages shut.
Well, yeah,
that was the oh, you didn't?
What through
you noble gentleman.
No. You got off to the Sears catalog, dude. I couldn't say
what are you saying? What are you
did.
saying?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Well, sounds judgy.
I guess I'm upset that I didn't think to use it that way.
Because if you keep flipping through it, you hit the
well, guess
toy
what?
section.
I had 2 brothers I had to share that catalog.
That part was missing. Your older brothers.
Look at it. Guns, all kinds
everything.
of shit.
It was crazy. You used to be able to buy a house out of the Sears catalog.
Small houses of the 20s.
So out of the Sears catalog, you remember when the real Voltron came out? It was metal.
Oh, yeah.
It was metal.
Look this up, Kurt.
And it was like $200 or it might have been $100.
Was this the bigger one?
Yeah. But it was, they were die cast metal. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh shit. And my grandfather said, there's one in the Sears catalog.
I don't know if that is it.
No, that's like the plastic one. So my grandfather goes, there's one in the Sears catalog. I'm like, yeah, but that's not the one that I want. He's like, well, guess which one you're going to get. So he got it like a month early. So this shit came in like November, right? Mm-hmm. He sets it in my room, wrapped, but the big plastic one. I think that's the die-cast one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this was like a larger plastic, almost like a knockoff, right? And so I just start tearing the paper a little bit just so I could see it and touch it. So for like 30 days, I'm just on this thing, looking at it. Opening that up was majestic.
My brothers and I, we used to do that shit too. Like once we found out.
Oh, you found a hiding spot?
About Santa that wasn't real, you know? We were like, well, fuck. But my younger brother still was, my dad told us, you tell him as the end of Christmas for your ass, both of you. We were like, he'd be like, Santa? We were like, hell yeah, Santa's real. Hell yeah. He said, everybody ever tells you who he ain't, you tell us.
Have you not been to the mall recently?
Fuck 'em up. But we would do that. We'd sneak down and we would just tear a piece.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, you got Luke Skywalker. And he'd tear a piece. Like, you got Stretch Armstrong. I'd be, which one? He'd be like, Spider-Man. I'm like, all right.
Toys are the best, man. That was
Christmas morning when you get that. It's interesting that, you know, a toy back then would make your whole day.
Can I tell you for real a legit thing that happened? So I'm in my grandfather's room and he had a dresser with a TV on it, right? So I would watch, I come home from school, I watch after school cartoons, whatever was on when you got home, right? And I remember sitting on the floor playing with toys, He-Man toys. I had a couple Thundercats. And I just felt so good. I was like, what's better than, I'm all alone, only child. I'm like, what's better than toys? You know what I mean? What is better? I'm sitting here. I'm like, I can create anything I want. I got some good toys. And then a music video from Vanity comes on the TV.
Prince's Girl.
Called Nasty Girl, I think.
Yeah.
Nasty Girl. 3 women come out in
like lingerie,
and
right?
lingerie. And I remember looking at my toys.
At the end of the toys, bro.
And then I was like, what? Just watch this video. This starts, man. Just you're playing. Everything's great. You got friends at grade school. You're playing lob. You're playing football in the street. You're stealing Buick Regal ads. And you're like, oh, wait, what is this? I like this. A catchy beat. I'm playing my thing. I got Thundercats are fighting He-Man. Skeletor might get into the mix. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden the door opens. You say, this is weird. Oh, they're singing. I'm in all of this. Looks like some kids I go to school with, but just a little older. You could scroll through this a little bit because there's a huge turn in the story that happens. Yeah, so look at this. You watch this, and then you look up Ryan Sickler, and this happens.
Yeah, Skeletor just showed up, and you're like, what the fuck is
You're
going on?
What's
Cut the music, Kirsten, so in case we can still use the video. Yeah. That's like we might not be able to use it. I don't know.
Dude. Just imagine.
I am imagining it, dude.
And you're looking at She-Ra. You're looking at She-Ra, and then you're looking at the screen, and you're like, what?
She-Ra don't look like Vanity, bro.
And then I'm thinking, whew, it was a game changer.
No doubt.
That's the day the toys went into a box.
Mm-hmm.
And
also, look at this haircut, too. This is that funky 80s haircut where androgynous type
it looks
shit.
like I got asked to the Warriors after party. It's just...
Dude, this was a lot of fun, Mick Betancourt.
Come on, man. Oh, it's so good hanging, man. Come on. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing this, dude. Promote one more time, please.
Substack, mickbetancourt.substack.com. Right now, free stories. If you know somebody who's over 65 years of age and they're struggling with their physical fitness, and I heavily promote a planking organization called lemonparty.org. So you can go there, you can see what they're doing. And I'm also... So just check that out, because that's... This is
somebody on the other end's gonna be like, we got a few more hits today, man. What the hell's going on out there?
Crashed the site.
Oh God. Thank you. Is that everything you want to promote? All right. As always, Ryan Sickler on all your social media. We'll talk to y'all next week.